Hey guys, here playing Palana Foods up against Leela, and this hand is a little scary. I mean, you can gift static, then it shows him when he needs to siphon you, and that's really sketchy. We already have too many gens, I think, to keep this hand. Let's throw this one away. Okay. So we still can't really gift. Showing our pup. But we'll be able to do this for whatever that's worth. This is a little better. At least if our hand gets opened up, we will only get siphoned and we'll also lose a bunch of agenda points. But we do need to find ourselves more ice for HQ very promptly. Security testing, yep. Oh, that's nice actually. Swordsman and R&D. Kinda derpy. We don't know what he's on yet though. He could be on Faust. He said he changed his build, so it's not the same one we were playing before that just got blown out by Batty all the time. Maybe he's got a different breaker solution that's a little more robust to this kind of thing. This early Chrysium is really, really helpful. That's quite fortunate to have drawn that. So we can play Assassin to the HQ. Then he knows where it is. I think that's fine. There's a time to bluff with hidden information. There's a time to just not get wrecked by siphons. I mean, he would have had to trash the Chrysium, but he can do that and then run again and siphon us, and then we'll be sad. So I think we'll let our archives bleed another turn. See if we can get a good ice for the archives. No, we really can't. I don't want either of those right now. Okay, another assassin is good. I will say we're going to drop points before we need this fast track, I think, in this matchup. But we're going to go so slow. He could have Hades. I don't know if he's on Keyhole or whatever. We'll leave the fast track in there. We could have maybe waited to see if he would just run there, waste a click on us. But if he played Hades and took 2 agendas at the start, we would get our, it would be really bad for us. So I guess it's depending how much you value rare cases versus the common case. So our money is building up. We're going to do nothing for as long as possible. I want to have like realize on all my servers. Another sword. I have no idea if this is going to be good or not still. Eli. Okay, we'll play the another assassin to R&D. Continue moneying up. So the Eli is a good remote ice. It'll do the job. It's a good guess, but it's in fact. That's good too. Okay, we'll make a new remote. I think the key is just to go really slow. Slower than you feel like you should be going in the deck. You're really playing at the runner's tempo and not at your usual tempo. Because if you try to like push things like very aggressively, you'll just get wrecked by, you know, run R&D, steal an agenda, bounce your agenda, and then you don't score that turn. You really want to avoid all that kind of business by just having a lot of powerful ice on your servers and a giant stack of cash. And then they can't usually run efficiently enough to make a lot of runs. Like this 18 credits goes away pretty fast once you're breaking Assassin for, what, $5? 5 per assassin, 4 per Eli. It's a lot of money spent very quickly. Could draw again aggressively. I think I still want to find more ice, so I think I will do that. Okay. I don't know if he's on bank jobs. I don't think I want to expose any more remotes to him. Playing server 2 is probably okay. He's probably now not on Faust, but this will at least stop inside jobs. Having an inside job blocker has got some value by itself. These are kind of in the wrong order for that, but I think having something up will stop him from running. He's not going to run a face down ice and risk getting some stuff trashed when he maybe still has no recursion. If there's still no recursion, then we can maybe go with the baddie Ichi, if we can draw it. Gonna get Atman. Ooh. Our strength is actually spread out pretty well, and it's gonna turn our swordsman on. So nice for that. I think we protect HQ here and R&D here. I don't know. He's just waiting for us to make a scoring attempt, and then he can make a run, try to bounce something, etc. All the points are in our deck, and we both know this. Atman 4 going to break the Eli, and this can break the sword for 3, which is decent tax actually. So Atman is pretty interesting. It opens you up to anti-AI tech, which a lot of decks are playing. So we have the choice on a jam and play Psy for this. He can be on 26 credits, but our servers... I don't know, we should wait another launch campaign cycle for him to set up further. Getting the Nisei out the door helps us a lot. I'm sure his hand is stacked with things that he can play, like he can drop like double RDI now maybe and run. So this could go poorly for us. Actually, I'm going to res this. He most likely has drive-by. Or councilman could be a thing too. I think it's tough to decide now whether you res or don't res. But this might even scare him out of the server, because he knows if there is going to be an Ichi, we can blow it up. If there's going to be something that's also trash program, could be good too. Like even if we can baddie away the Atman. Okay. Here he comes. So solid 3 credit tax here. Thinking about his money going away quickly. A $1 ice here is going to tax him for 3. Or he lets the launch come out, which maybe he can. Maybe he's got bank job hiding this entire time. Yeah, we're gonna hit. Swordsman. What a punishing. Well, if he hits an agenda here, which he's like 1 in 4 to do, he's going to be pretty happy though. Yeah, he gets it 1 in 4. See, our deck is pretty stacked with agendas, so not overly surprising that this happened. I am just happy that we've killed this Atman, and it probably stays dead now. Like, for $5, it's close to paying the trace. Well, maybe not. So what's the line here? We play the assassin. No, I think we just keep him out. Or rather, we make him pay $4, which is a lot. And let's make him pay another $5. Does he get our Nisei? Nope. Okay. So far, so good. So pay 5 for Chrysium. If he wants to siphon, it's going to cost him a lot to get in this server. Right now, it's $11 to siphon. I think he's just going to give up on siphoning us. Well, draw gift is a turn. Let some security test us. Ooh, or we do this, but there's nothing to really install. Okay, draw gift is what it is. We can let him test. I think we need the money right now. Because there's still $9 commit to our remote. If we could draw a Caprice, that's really what we want. He's going to clean that out, yeah, for sure. Ended up wasting 2 of his clicks, so I call that a net win for us. So our clones are online. I think what we do here is run a launch cycle. And we'll put the crick here so that we gotta get our launch back, or he lets it fire, or sorry, or he pays a bunch to break it. Thing with the launch is we get money. We're ahead $1 on the very first turn, so even if we get $1 and then he trashes it by spending clicks and money, it's fine. I don't know what he has now that the Atman is gone. HQ interface, ooh, nice. It's gonna cost him. He might think this is an agenda. I think I actually want this to run, so let's res this. So he can't bounce it with his thing. Yeah, he gets it. Sword comes back, that's fine. Okay, let's think about our plan. We replay the sword in case he's got another... He wouldn't have another Atman, they're 3 influence each. There's the lovely Caprice. Okay. So if we draw it in the next turn, we'll slam it or write the launch. Otherwise, we can play the hedge fund and wait patiently. At this point, his econ sources are pretty limited. Yeah, Caprice to R&D is where he can get lucky. So it's taken a while to stabilize, but I feel like we're in a decent shape now. Interns. Okay, neither here nor there right now. But it might even be worth like a hedge fund to install out here. Can we draw an agenda? No, okay. Well, let's play to server 2. We can shuffle back in, or we can draw twice, try to find a 4-2. All right. Oh, actually, if we are patient and play interns Lotus to the remote, that's probably going to seal it up and prevent us from having to ever use the Caprice here. So we can keep our Caprice on R&D. I think that's the way to go. We also could probably just paid for that and kept our interns for emergency. I think I'm going to shuffle the interns back and we'll probably draw it again by the time we really need it for an emergency. Going to see some RDIs come down. No, just a regular run. Okay. So we'll bring the Caprice up. So his fire is a net damage. Hit Peacock. Okay. Ah, nice. Earthrise, sure. Still no luck, huh? Still no luck. Okay. Yeah, it's happening. We could have covered the server 5. Yeah, I think it's fine. This will go away by itself pretty soon. Inside job, that's a good hit. Siphon, okay. Interesting. Still not trashing Chrysium, that's good for us. Alright, can we draw our Nisei? If we draw 2 agendas, we're going to be kind of sad. Let's draw once. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Interns we want back. Actually, leaving the Caprice there is pretty good. We'll put the hedges. $29 credits. Let's say we spend 14, 17, 20. We could actually spend all our money. And here we go again, the old get lucky in R&D. Now there's so many points in our R&D, we just haven't been able to draw them very well. Really, $3, $3. Yeah, it comes to the same. Now he has to break the crick, otherwise our Caprice can come back on archives. Does he get lucky again? Every time. Every time. I guess maybe we need to keep our interns after all to defend, to put the Caprice back after we lost the side game. Winning the side game would have been pretty good. I don't know how we managed to get these single accesses. Just because our hand is, or we didn't, they're at the bottom of the deck, I guess. We put too many away early on. Yeah, he probably just wins here. How's your accesses? No? Okay. But he's in good shape, I think. We're so far back on scoring. Oh boy, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, all we can do is save up for a big Hail Mary while we end up. Or he might just get it on HQ. Don't feel good with this one. If we could manage to score anything, like that first Nisei, it would have been a whole different game. So you can't really pay through this twice in close succession. I think HQ is definitely the right choice for him now, with 6 eyes on R&D. I don't know if we should have played more baddie to our centrals and just really tried to do nothing longer. Like, I'm trying to figure out if we didn't play slow enough. Because he was still able to get in at the time when we wanted to score. Yeah, this should beat us. We're 1/3 to keep playing here. Oh my god. Wow. Well, we got the 1 and 3. Now we're 1 and 2 to keep playing. Can we overcome great odds? Nothing face at an archive, so I don't think that he's going to run there. I mean, we could think about like being cheeky and discarding this into the bin after this next score. So this game just ended up not helping us because our first gen we scored was the food. It's kind of hit or miss, which is why I think we really kind of want one copy of it and not any more. It can help you a lot in the right situation. Other games will just sit here and pat our hand, but this game having hand padding is totally fine. I would love to have more dead cards in our hand. Wow. Money, he's gonna go for it next turn. So what does he want to bounce here? Probably the Caprice or the Chrysium's maybe okay. He's going to bounce the sword. Okay. Let's think about this. 4, 5, 6. This makes 3 agenda left here. So if we pitch this for 1 and 4 to draw another one. Let's not pitch it. I think I want to close the game out promptly before he gets a lucky hit on R&D. Taking that again, I guess, or is he gonna pay 2? No, he's gonna. His hand is bad. He's saying, Earthrise, Mimic. Yeah, we're gonna token him. You can't really go again because the assassin would kill him. Oh, well, we could have dumped it in the end and then not tokened him. Ends the brakes. Install. Advance. Now, would adding an extra ice to our HQ help us? No, he's got enough money to come no matter what we do. We could have drawn again and pitched the corporate sales team, but I think he might get cheeky and run the archives. It's pretty cheap for him to try that. Oops. Sometimes I wish he wouldn't be able to res ice outside of the run, because I kind of misclick fairly often, and whoop, there goes the ice. So, oh well. So will he try his luck on the remote? Probably he doesn't want to. With the passport, I think we've maybe over-defended this server. He needs inside job to even get past here. So I think he's going to come to HQ for sure. Which is okay odds for us. I like the sucker mongoose combo he's going on here. This saves you $2 every time you've got an ice that's an even number you want to break. Otherwise you're popping 2 for 2 strength, which is quite a bit of money. Hasn't been super relevant in this game because he didn't break the sword anyway. But there's a lot of situations where you could spend 2 suckers to save $2 on the assassin, for example. Yeah, 16 credits does not get in both. So he's 2 and 11 here, which is basically 20%. Here he's much higher because he has 2 shots here. So to miss, he'd have to get 4 and 5, and then 3 and 4. So like 3 and 5 to miss. So he's 20%. Or he's 2 and 5 to win. So this is twice as good here as the R&D. It's his last card. Does he get it? No, he does not. 40% chance didn't pay off. Yeah, that just stops him. Maybe we didn't need this Caprice here. Maybe we could have Capriced our HQ. I was kind of thinking he would play his inside jobs for effect and that we had this on the outside, but even so, I think maybe our line would have been better would be playing Caprice on the HQ, keeping the 4th ice out in front, so the Lotus alone would stop him. After this Peacock went away, it's a fairly safe bet, right? Like before that, you had to wonder, is he playing Rex? Is he playing something else that beats us? Can he get his Atman back? There's nothing in here, so we'll let him through. This is definitely the right call, though. I like that he's playing to his outs, which is that we dumped an agenda at some point. So how he dumped one, he would have caught us here. The salt. It's delicious. So we got there in the end with the deck. I think maybe we could have done a little more comfortably. Yeah, I think we over-defended our remote and could have put more in our centrals. Certainly, there was a lot of chances where variants could have gone our way. Like if we kept our R&D Caprice, that would have ended the server basically totally. We could have focused more on our other servers with the extra ice. But as we did, played to our odds. He played to his odds too. Deck is pretty solid. I feel like it's well-rounded in that you can play against a lot of different kinds of decks and do well. There is some tech for AIs, but as we've seen, like even criminals playing AIs now, so maybe it's not that specific. So, thanks for watching, guys.